Guys, this is Primal Wolf, and we're getting into this next episode of Naruto Shippuden, episode 490, titled "A Cloud Drifting in the Silent Dark Part 2, Dark Clouds." So, the first part we get into this episode, and before we talk about that, if you have not checked out my Discord, it's down there in the description. If you're a YouTuber or a streamer, be sure to hit that, Discord link. Definitely join, and also, if you're new here, be sure to hit the sub button. I appreciate it. And also hit up my Twitter and my Twitch account. Be sure to hit those follows also. I would definitely appreciate it. And let's see if we can get 10 likes in this video. I would definitely appreciate it. I appreciate that love. First thing we got into this episode of Naruto Shippuden was we get a little bit of Sai, which, Sai is kind of captured, I believe. He's like in this dark area talking to some figure, and the figure is telling him that, Team 7 don't really care about you. You're just a sub for, Sasuke and stuff like that. So we get that little glimpse of Sai. We see that he's still alive, but it seemingly looks like he's captured and kind of getting like manipulated or brainwashed or something. So we get that, and we go back to the Shikamaru and, Roy and Soku from the Ambu. Get that they're in a disguise trying to sneak and get past the checkpoint to get into the land of silence, and they kind of get discovered by some ninjas. Soku has to use her ability, which actually Soku's ability actually looks pretty cool because it literally is true to her. Like, she's an assassin, and the way that she uses her ability is more towards an assassin. So I really like that. And Soku and Shikamaru's butting heads throughout this whole freaking episode. Soku wants to get the job done. She doesn't want to fail the mission. She wants to show the Hidden Leaf because she wants to show the Hidden Leaf that she can do her job because of the great ninja war that's passed. She's like one of the new generation of people. So then she didn't get a chance to really prove herself. So we get that. That's where Roy tells Shikamaru that she didn't really get a chance to like prove herself because of the Great Ninja War. Everything is more peaceful, and Soku feels like that the world is becoming less ninja. Like, ninjas are becoming less like known or less useful. She wants to kind of prove to herself that she can, do her job and stuff like that. And Shikamaru is the more of the type that, strategizes, uses his brain, and doesn't want to rush to things. And so we get that. Shikamaru goes to the inn to try to find out more information about the town and what's going on, how you get in, past the checkpoint. The town folks or the people at the inn don't really want to talk to nobody. They don't want to associate with no outsiders. And then, Shikamaru is trying to find, somebody to talk to. He finds this old guy playing that, the checkerboard game. I don't even know what it's called, but that checkerboard game that, Shikamaru plays. He sits down, plays with that old guy. The old guy, talks, tells him information about, how, to get past the checkpoint, and how the Land of Silence people, do how they, work. What the old guy tells him that, he needs to have this pass, and even with this pass, it's still hard to get past the checkpoint. So, Soku tries to literally assassinate the freaking old guy at the end, like in front of everybody. And Shikamaru's like, hold on, girl. You can't be doing that. Like, we can't be causing a rupture. I can't be causing people to, go all crazy. We can't get found out. And Soku's like, I don't care. Like, I want to get past this checkpoint. I want to, do my job. I want to prove myself. And, so Soku and Shikamaru's butted their heads throughout this whole freaking episode. And they found this little boy. And this little boy, to me, which actually was a little bit suspicious, which we find out later in the episode, which this little boy is, has the information about the, how you kind of get in, but he doesn't want to kind of tell nobody, in a sense, because he doesn't tell him. He tells Soku when Soku and Shikamaru butt heads, and Shikamaru tells Soku that, hey, if you leave the group or if you try to, leave the village, you can be called a rogue ninja. And Soku is like, oh, trying to figure out if she wants to do stuff on her own or if she wants to stay with the Hidden Leaf village. And the little boy talks to her, tries to get her to feel a little bit better, and tells her about this secret path to get to the checkpoint. So when he tells her, Soku goes, to the checkpoint or whatever, and Shikamaru, is looking for Soku. He finds that little boy, and Soku finds and rushes to go to Soku because he feels like she's trying to leave the Hidden Leaf Village, trying to leave the group. So when they get to that, Soku gets to the checkpoint, and we find out this little boy is actually working for the people at the Land of Silence. So we find that out. He tells Soku that welcome and stuff like that, but the ninja don't really trust her because she just assassinated 2 of their comrades at the beginning of the episode, so they don't trust her. Shikamaru and Roy comes on up there, they catch her, and the ninja people tells that, hey Soku, if you want us to trust you, you're gonna have to assassinate your homeboys, your group of folks that you just left. She does her job, she assassinates them, and she gets the people to trust her and gets inside of the gate for the Land of Silence. Okay, once she's inside the gate, she tricks the little boy, puts him to sleep, and then we find out that Shikamaru and Roy are still alive. She just uses her power, which her powers can put people to sleep, or her powers can make people seemingly look like they're dead. And they come back to life. Shikamaru and Roy come back to life. Soku was literally, playing the part of trying to get into the Land of Silence, trying to get past the checkpoint, all according to Shikamaru's plan. So everything was literally in his plans that he had in order to get past the checkpoint. So that was basically that first episode. This episode kind of just revolved around Soku in a sense, because she was trying to, see if she wanted to stay with the Leaf Village or if she wanted to go out on her own. And Shikamaru and Soku butting heads and stuff like that throughout this whole episode. So this episode was actually, it wasn't like too like informationable or too stuff like that. This episode was just basically around Soku and Shikamaru butting heads, trying to figure out what to do to get past the checkpoint, because Soku's more of an assassin. She wants to get stuff done. Shikamaru was more of a strategist, wants to everything to go according to plan. So we got them 2 button heads, and that was basically that episode. So now the next episode is gonna, I believe, get a little bit more interesting, because they're trying to look for this dude Goken. I think his name is Goken or Gojin, this leader, I believe. And some of the scenes that they show in this next episode preview actually was a little bit interesting. So definitely check out this episode. You would definitely probably enjoy it if you like that slow type of episode. It had a little bit of action here and there, but it was more of a slow type of episode. Soku and Shikamaru butting heads most of the time. So yeah, if you like this episode, be sure to hit that like button. I would definitely appreciate it, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Be sure to do that what I told y'all earlier. Hit those links down there in the description: Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Discord. Definitely join that. Be sure to follow, be sure to sub. I would definitely appreciate it, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace out, everybody. Squad.